If you've been following my work for a little while, you've known that I have gone through energy healing and creativity, and I've noticed that there's a beautiful blend between the two. And a lot of times we have a hard time accessing this source creation, that I like to call it, because we're too much in survival mode. And so I realized that a lot of times we feel like we're burnt out way after the point that we are actually in burnout. We've actually been through those phases for so long that we don't even realize it, and we miss the signals that are inside of us to help us get back to this place of source creation. And so over the years, I have gone through so many cycles of burnout that I decided to build something that I needed so long ago, which was to help recognize the signals, to find out what the interventions are, and to move out of it so that I can go back to the place of what I love doing in the first place, which was creating from that special place of source. And so I built the Creative Burnout Decoded so that you can go through and learn the phases that you're in before they happen, or recognize what's going on so that there's a conscious awareness of what choices that you're making, so that when you do need to push and you do need to go the extra mile, you know exactly what it costs you. You know how long it will take to recover, and you can come back to a regular state and not stay in survival mode. We don't need to be there. We really don't. And so we're going to start building this foundation so that we have the tools necessary so that we can start creating in this much more deep, rich way. The next phase is going to be how much quality and authenticity can we bring as humans into our creative work. And so the more we understand ourselves, the better our work is going to be, the better our creations are going to be, the better we're going to be because of that. So if you are in a path and you're not sure and you're feeling a certain way, I want you to know that you're not alone. We've all been there, and it's been this accepted idea in this hustle culture that you should just accept that burnout is a part of the practice, is a part of the way the industry is. And while that is true, and you most likely have already burnt out or know what that feeling is like, we don't have to stay there. And we can find ways to move through that as easily as possible. So I have two things for you. One, if you really do know that you're in a place that you need to make changes, check out Creative Burnout Decoded. But if you're not sure and you still want to figure out what it is that you're in or where you're at, go to my profile and look at the Creative Burnout quiz. You're going to answer a few questions. You're going to be prompted to put your email in, put it in, and behind that, you'll see which specific phase you're in, and you're going to have a lot of information behind that I give you so that you can start running and start changing today and making those interventions and those changes today.